Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dicebag, and this time I have a little special thing to deal with. This is a new version of Domain. Not really a new version, it's a new product. Normally I had them separated into separate decks. This is the entire first set in one box. And hopefully, after I spent like an hour and a half altering my setup and trying to perfect everything, hopefully this turns out good because I can only open this the first time one time. So let's dig right in, shall we? So anyways, I wanted to do this because obviously there's not a lot of people playing Domain, especially when it first gets finished, so buying individual decks is kind of like, okay, yeah, you bought a deck, also you don't have anyone to play with, so good thing you have a deck. This lets you build your own decks and other people's decks, so you can build 2 decks and hand them off to your friends and let them play. But let's dig right in. Now first off, little review. I was hoping this would be more like a fat pack type of dimensions as far as the box goes, but it's a laydown style instead of a stand-up style, but that's not a big deal. And little extra packaging. Now this is a little goofy. Everything's in baggies. Oh yeah, the rulebook's gonna have to get a little bit thicker because they used to be they used to be specific to each deck, so I'm gonna have to add a few pages. But yeah, baggies, come on guys, is shrink wrapping that difficult? We got baggies here. So one reason I wanted to open this on camera was because it had a lot of the new artwork in the cards, and it'll be the first time I get to see them at the actual card size, so I wanted to get that on camera. And this doesn't have the absolute newest art. I've made a few since I ordered this one, so those we will not get to see. And those are normal ones. And let's separate these, shall we? There we got our basics. There's a ton of basics in these. And some red, and some more blue, and some white. I think that's a new one. I don't think I've actually had any cards or printed any cards with that artwork on it. So, okay. Those are old. That's not super new. That one I have new artwork for, but it was just made last week before the order was placed, so we don't get to see it yet. That's another one I need artwork for. Actually, I need artwork for quite a few of these, but anyways, let's see. That's an old one. It's not a finished one. Unfinished. More basics. There seems to be a pattern with the basics. I wish they kind of had these in a more organized form. Like in the actual, what do you call it, the file? In the actual file, the basic units are separated from the rest, so I don't get why they're actually mixed in production. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Haven't seen much, if any, new art in this pack, this baggie. We're almost through this though. Yeah, I don't think. Let's see. Let's check out the next one. That one really needs new art. Voidlings, that's not a brand new one, but it's fairly new. Same with Silver Peaks Captain. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And Sinkhole and Silk Rider, that's another one that I have artwork for, but I made it afterward. And Shambling Core still needs artwork. That's one I keep forgetting about. Actually, all of these I keep forgetting about. We still got He-Man and Castle Grayskull on Seaside Sanctuary. And Scrying Crystal is done. I actually started drawing one for that, but I didn't like the way it looked. Now that one I think is new. I don't think I've printed this artwork before. So that's nice to see. It looks alright. It's a little... This whole area here just... It feels like there's not enough detail I put into it. Oh well. It's a nitpick. There's another one. Red Hill Craftsman. That looks better at card size, I think. A lot of the little details and stuff just read more like at what they're supposed to than they are at full sized. So that's good to know. And it's an old one. Another one I keep forgetting about. Yeah, we got a lot of artwork still to do, but altogether I think it's over 2/3 of the way done. There we go. Ghoulish Salvage. That's one of my favorite ones. Look at that. I really like my color choices on that. Looks good on the card frame. I really, really wish they would organize these. And there's another new one. That was a pretty quickly done one. I like how it looks on the card. It's a little weird over on the edges, but I mean, it's the scenery. It's not really the focus of the pick. And I probably should make new art for that. That one was a finger painting on my phone. So is this one, actually. Yeah, those could stand to have better artwork, but I mean, if I get to it. Oh yeah, there's Castle Grayskull again. Need a new pick for Crumble. Conjure Tempest is an old one. Charm Break. I don't know if I actually showed this on camera, but I have printed it before. I got some new decks to play with on the 4th of July with some of my family, and that was part of it. Confederate Frostbringers, that's a fairly new one. These ladies are looking pretty nice. And they actually show up in another card as well. And the Captain, and Sinkhole, Spider Riders. What? Oh, come on, Game Crafter. What is this? Putting the cards in backwards now? You know, actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably been printed before. I don't know if I actually opened one on camera, though, but yeah. Just for looksies, the Behemoth. And we got more Craftsmen. Some Mining Crew, Military Forge. More Ghoulish Salvage. Gale Force. I probably haven't shown that one either, actually. It's really quickly done. As you can see, I covered up most of the artwork with big old wind-looking slashes. There is the Frostbringers again. See? Same girls. Different artist. As in not me, that's why it looks better. And let's see. Don't think there's gonna be anything new at this point. And last bag. Oh, we got the basic one showing up again. I don't think there were any in the middle bag. It's weird. I don't know why they're split into like sixes. It's like 6 of these, 6 of the others, 6 of the last one. I don't get what kind of packaging method they use and how they get out of order like that. Alright, so I'll probably be putting this full set box up at the same time with the normal decks. That way there's two options that people can get in. They can buy the whole set if they're you know, on their own, they don't have anybody who plays, or if they know somebody who plays and they said maybe they tried it out with their full set and they want to get into it, but they don't want to spend $60, then they can pick up the deck individually and build their collections that way. So this looks good to me. Other than the way they package the things, seems like a perfectly workable product. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you'll check out Domain and subscribe for future videos. And if you want to try out the game, there is an alpha edition up for sale on the GameCrafter website, and there should be a link in the description to that. So head there if you want to try it out yourself. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later.